Mike Cannon Brooks.
This is us. So you can think of Atlassian as, after 10 years, being halfway to the moon.
We're here to talk about the Atlassian collaboration business, specifically the launch of Confluence and Blueprints, which is a framework that allows you to kickstart the collaboration cycle by creating reusable business processes inside Confluence.
We launched Confluence 5 just 5 weeks ago.
Tonight is the first night that Atlassian has openly talked about how its products can be used across the organization rather than just by the engineering teams. So it expands the aperture, it expands the potential very publicly of what Atlassian is going after from one segment of the company, to the entire company. And that's a really exciting night.
I can't think of another major redesign at such a fundamental level of such a large application that it has basically no negative response. Today we're launching what we call Confluence Blueprints. They're ready-made solutions to common business problems.
What the Meeting Notes Blueprint allows you to do is crowdsource an agenda, automatically notify attendees of the meeting, and then you can take notes during the meeting and assign follow-up action items so that your meetings have purpose. What we've done with the file list blueprint is taken a bunch of features that already exist in Confluence and put them into a repeatable package so that teams can drag and drop their files onto a Confluence page. Then you can share that list with your team so your team has one place to go and find the most up-to-date versions of the documents they need to get their jobs done. Confluence traditionally starts in a development team in a company. So we looked at all the different ways those teams are using Confluence and built a best practice product requirements blueprint. So teams can collaboratively define their product requirements. They can add custom properties that they can use later to report on the status of those requirements and identify what needs to be done and by whom.
One of the most exciting things about our business is we make collaboration tools broadly for our customers. And where they take them and collaborate with them is the most exciting part.
We're going to talk about how Atlassian has helped us on this pretty ambitious, hardy mission.
HubSpot's excited about the new Blueprints feature because it's going to allow us to create pre-canned content and templates for areas such as product requirements documents, meeting minutes, and other areas today where you have that blank slate and you want to get away from that blank slate. So we see that there'll be much more adoption and more immediate collaboration with Blueprints.
What we do at Atlassian is we make their teams better, holistic teams, not just the development team, the whole product team better at creating that piece of software, that piece of technology, and getting it out the door for a successful launch in whatever industry they're in.
What Atlassian does is solves the core collaboration problem. So we like to think we solve the 90% of the problem that's the same for all of our customers.
And then the last 10% is different for each team. If you're in the healthcare industry, it's a different last 10% than if you're in the software industry, if you're in university. And so that's where we bring our marketplace partners in and they sell solutions to solve that last 10% of the problem.
One of the great things working with Atlassian has been that every major release that Atlassian puts out, they create new hooks for add-on vendors like us to integrate into. And it really helps to enhance the user experience at the end, but it also creates new opportunities for add-on vendors like us to help bring more features to the customer.
Now we're getting it out the door and excited to see what customers think of the product. Listen to their feedback, put it back into the engine room and crank it around again. That's what we've been doing for 10 years.
Other than that, I'd love to share a beer with you after the event and learn a little bit more about how you use Confluence and how we can make it even better for you in 2014. Thank you very much for coming.